Plaintiff Jennifer Olsen says the defendant is engaged to her friend. And after Jennifer met him, Jennifer discovered that they were not good for each other. Jennifer claims the defendant was addicted to crystal meth and he abused her friend. And she's suing him today because she says after they got into an accident together, the defendant made faulty repairs to her vehicle. Defendant Marcus Donahghue says after he met Jennifer, he discovered that she and her boyfriend have expensive tastes and spend their money frivolously. Marcus insists he properly repaired Jennifer's car, but she never paid him for the work, so he's countersuing.
Go ahead, ma'am. Start with you.
Back in September, I've known Jessica since high school. I was introduced to her fiance Marcus back in September. Me and Jesse reunited at a friend's birthday party, and that's when I met Marcus. We had started hanging out a lot, and I started, realizing that they had somewhat of a abusive relationship as far as physical, verbally. Pretty much he was all around a bad guy for her. There would be instances where they would walk into the forest, they'd get into a fist fight, yada, yada, yada. And then I just heard through a lot of people that Marcus had, a drug addiction a while ago, concerning crystal meth.
How is this
cocaine.
related to the case, ma'am, unless he just wants you to be able to talk about this?
Well, I had found out all this information after I had let him fix my, gave him permission to fix my vehicle. If I would have known all of this, there would have been no way I would have let him fix my vehicle.
All right, go ahead.
In September, me and Marcus were involved in a car accident, which had ruined my vehicle. He told me that he could fix it. So I let him, this is before knowing everything.
Did he have
that I
any
knew.
responsibility for the accident?
He was the driver. It was not his fault, though. We were hit by a drunk driver.
All right.
The insurance company gave me the money to have my car fixed. I then gave him $4,000 in cash, and which he told me that, he could fix for that amount. Shortly after, I had to rent a car under
Don't tell me. You caught him in the back with the exhaust pipe.
Objection, Your
No,
Honor.
but that would have been quite funny. No, I was hanging around there every day, of course, because my car is there. I had just got in the car. My grandparents had bought it for me.
Did
I
he
haven't
give you
even
an
had
estimate?
it. Yes, he told me it would be
You have it with
$3,800.
you? Now allow him to give me some background, sir.
We did meet back and then, and they were longtime friends. We were involved in an accident. Prior to all this, Your Honor, got to know her and noticed that she had a lot of expensive spending habits. She has a boyfriend, I guess, that likes expensive cell phones, $500 bills, and I noticed that she was blowing through a lot of money.
$500 bill?
Phone bills, yeah.
Oh,
just
okay.
for phone. That's just for the phone.
Bills, all right.
So to make a really, really long story short, we were going out on a Friday night. I was driving Jennifer Olsen's car due to the fact that she had no driver's license due to the fact of DUI. Mm-hmm. So we were hit by a drunk driver. I informed her to get estimates at several shops. All those estimates were between $7,100 and $7,800 to repair the car. As a favor for my fiance, I told her, listen, I own Wicked Creations. Bring the car by. I'll beat that estimate. Whatever you bring me, by as much as physically possible. Mm-hmm. I'll do you a favor. We sat down together, Your Honor, and I have a signed estimate from her.
Do you have your estimate? Did you find it?
I have the stuff, but I left it in my other bag. I apologize.
And that is signed by Jennifer Olsen.
It says $4,000. The deposit. It says balance $1,882. Is that right?
That is somewhat true. I had to take my car.
No, look at this and tell me what's wrong. You say somewhat. It's all in writing.
Yes, that is true.
All right. So go ahead. What happened after he gave you this estimate?
First of all, when I would be over there, he would never be working on my car. He'd either be smoking weed or out running errands or going to do whatever. I'd be like, when's my car going to be fixed? It was always a couple days or a week. Meanwhile, I'm paying out of pocket for a rent-a-car, which I incurred.
How long did it ultimately take?
A month.
All right. And why are you suing him today?
Because I had to have my car towed out of there and taken over to another body shop to have the work done to my vehicle because he procrastinated so long on fixing my vehicle. I'm being charged $26.50 to do all the work that he said he did, which he didn't. I had to go to their home, pick up the hood of my car, and drive it over to the other body
Hold
shop.
on,
I
Your
then
Honor.
had to have the car towed. My car was blocked in. I spent hours on the phone with them trying, the tow truck driver needed the key to my car. I spent hours on the phone with them. Oh, I can't find your car key. My car's blocked in. I'm telling them, you guys need to move my car because tow truck driver can't get to it.
That's not the way it went, Your
Let
Honor.
me hear from you, sir.
Okay, none of that's true also, Your Honor. I also have a letter from the technician working on the car. We had
was he?
argued with Jennifer
Did
Olsen.
you put it on letterhead? Why not?
On my letterhead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had him fill it out today, Your Honor. I had a weekend where she
he's
got
here?
injured. Yes, he's in the audience.
Okay.
My
Well,
technician's
come bring
here.
him up.
Come on up, sir. You can stand right next to. Actually, stand right.
It took us 42 days to get her to either claim her car.
What do you mean it took 42 days? You told her it was ready
No, I told her that I needed the rest of the 1882
to finish?
to
it?
finish because
That's-
she gave 4,000 down. There was over 5,000 in parts. I have the finalized invoice with pricing here.
Let me see it. Sir, that's very odd. Most people, if she gave you about 80% of the money,
If you look there, sir, I
You
did
have
her an
to-
extreme favor.
I
cut
understand,
labor
whatever
down to
favor it
60%.
is, you don't give the remaining balance until you're finished. This
The
woman
work-
gave you $4,000 down on a $5,000 repair job, and you're gonna tell her you don't get your car until you give me the rest of the money.
Yes, it was finished. I needed payment to receive her car. It sat there for 2 weeks. She told me I wouldn't
You
have the
just said it
1882.
wasn't finished. I asked you, was it finished? And you said no because you had
The
more
only
work
thing
to
that
do.
wasn't done was the hood was
Pardon me?
put back on the
You
car.
said
Your
it
Honor.
was. You just said it was finished. Now you're saying the only thing that wasn't was the hood. Judgment for the plaintiff. You don't have to go and get any evidence. He's perjured himself. Judgment for the plaintiff. Your claim is dismissed.
Hi, Judge Mathis. My name's Brandy, and I want to sue someone, but I work 7 days a week. Is there any way my sister can go file the court case for me?
Yes, she can, Brandy. The only things required to file a case is that you file your complaint with the court clerk, pay the filing fee, and have the defendant served with a copy of the claim.